There's 100 billion USD coming into Africa. And the only question is, will your project get a piece of it? Global investors are funding African projects right now. Oil, agriculture, healthcare, real estate, AI. Since 2017, we've been connecting these investors to serious opportunities. And guess what? Billions have already been secured through our platform. Now, we're taking it to the next level. In 2025, we're hosting our first ever live summit in Africa. Investors from Singapore, Luxembourg, China, London, Australia, all flying into Nairobi for one reason: to fund the next big thing in Africa. It could be your project, but only if you show up. So, if you're a business ready to scale, an entrepreneur with a bold idea, and you need funding, then this is for you. Join us in Nairobi by October 21st and 22nd and get your project funded. Click the link on your screen right now and get in touch with our team. This is Africa's moment, and it could be your breakthrough. There's 100 billion USD coming into Africa. And the only question is, will your project get a piece of it? Global investors are funding African projects right now. Oil, agriculture, healthcare, real estate, AI. Since 2017, we've been connecting these investors to serious opportunities. And guess what? Billions have already been secured through our platform. Now, we're taking it to the next level. In 2025, we're hosting our first ever live summit in Africa. Investors from Singapore, Luxembourg, China, London, Australia, all flying into Nairobi for one reason: to fund the next big thing in Africa. It could be your project, but only if you show up. So, if you're a business ready to scale, an entrepreneur with a bold idea, and you need funding, then this is for you. Join us in Nairobi by October 21st and 22nd and get your project funded. Click the link on your screen right now and get in touch with our team. This is Africa's moment, and it could be your breakthrough.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, and day to one and all. Whether you're joining us as the sun rises, is at its hottest midday, at sunset in the evening, or in the coolness of the moon, we would like to welcome you to this exclusive webinar hosted by the Business Summit. It is very exciting to see all these wonderful people here on this fine Saturday. Wouldn't you say so, Mr. Abhishek?
Of course. Good morning, everyone. Wow, a lot of people has already joined. I am very excited today. I am very excited as we are getting closer to the big day that is coming. I think there's a lot of exciting news we want to share with everyone today, but also we have some really great speakers from different part of the world, from corner of the world, I can say. And I am very looking forward to speak to all our old friends.
Yes, absolutely.
Two things we do is to connect businesses to investors and to help you grow your business globally. So I'm excited. I mean, thank you so much. You are the
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Very, very excited in announcing all that we do and all this exciting news that we in fact do have. I see a lot of new faces, a lot of familiar faces. It's very nice to see everyone here. Let's see here.
I think we should hear from some of our friends where they are from.
Yeah.
If you are here today, please feel free. This is not a very formal event where you have come here to keep quiet. We want you to participate. We want you to raise questions, and we want you to speak back to us. Do not come here and go back empty-handed. Please take something out of this event. Meet a new partner. Take some business out of this event, but just don't stay quiet. So I would like to hear from one or two person who is here in this room today. I am going to just ask someone who I just saw joining right now, and I'm going to be very biased on this, Abid. Please don't hold me on that.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I want to ask my friend. I just saw him joining from Mauritius, Keshav. Are you here, Keshav? It's good to see you from the beautiful island of Mauritius.
Hi, Abhishek. Hi, everybody. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you. Morning.
I can see you well.
Thanks.
Bonjour,
Hi.
comment ça va?
So thank you for inviting me to this meeting. It's an honor for me to attend it and to meet you guys. So if I can introduce myself, Keshav Sumara from Mauritius. I'm into the accounting and advisory business. Okay. And I'm also in some different projects that we can speak later, but I just want to thank you for the invitation. And I don't know if you know Mauritius Island, which is in the Indian Ocean near Africa. And so thank you for the invitation. And I hope we can have a very, very good, successful conversation later on. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you. Thank you. I saw Mr. Oliver raising his hand. Mr. Oliver, if you're here, would like to speak, please feel free to share your voice.
How are you guys? I'm so excited. I was invited to this meeting, but I'm sitting next to my friend from Egypt. How to put my video on? He's called Dr. Han.
Yes,
Dr. Han
nice
from Egypt. He's coming to Africa, this side of Africa, for an investment, and I'm trying to advise him. He's my partner. This is very interesting because Dr. Han has got 4,000 hectares of sugar beet in Egypt, and he's trying to see if we can do sugar production. So we might come in to see if we can get partners to develop a concept on the production of sugar with a 500 metric ton capacity. So when we are given an opportunity, Dr. Han will make a presentation. Myself, I want to mention that I'm also excited. I'm doing some project on turmeric, which Dr. Uzzaman was very interested some time back. And I'm excited to see that you're also organizing up an event for Nairobi. So I'd like to be among the first people to welcome the team that will be coming from other countries to Nairobi. Thank you.
For sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, we would love to have you in Nairobi, and we would look forward to meeting you there. Thank you for sharing so much.
You know what, Abid? We are starting.
Yes,
what I like about in this room is that we have industry leaders from different part of the world, and we have some friends who joined us also who are looking for opportunities to invest. But also we have also some VVIPs who have joined us today. I can see there are some ambassadors here, and also I can see His Royal Highness Mr. Johnson, His Royal Highness Reverend Johnson, who is here. I hope you're well, my friend. His Excellency, His Royal Highness Johnson. Excellency, good afternoon to you. You are muted. You are muted, and you are very casual today. I love this.
Shalom, shalom. My people, we are here, and there is no way I can ever miss a single session. That well, you know. And I never come alone. With me here is Dr. Tsepe.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you? Thank you. Honored to be here. It's always a pleasure and a privilege being part of this meeting. We will never stop until we see Al-Kebulan standing on its feet. And we thank you all for joining us. And this is the best place to be, as we all know, and feel comfortable at home. I told my brother and friend here that once the meeting starts, he will know that he has arrived. And he will know that this is where we make all this possible. So
Yes.
himself, he is a medical doctor by profession, equally into energy sector, construction, and mining. So as we speak by the beginning of next week, we are planning on going to DRC and see how we could partner up with our partners that side, since he is also in charge of supplying the DRC government of petroleum, services, render services that side, as well as Burundi and Kenya. So I told him that there is no way he can invade the whole of East African Community region without, first of all, being a part and member of the business summit. So he is here to contribute, to put heads together with us and form this coalition as we move ahead. And also, of course, share his experience with other members here, especially that which he has passed through across the African continent. So I believe everyone in here will be privileged and lucky to hear one or two things from him. I will pass the mic over to him so that he can say one or two words as well as our special guest. Over to you, Doc.
No, thank you very much. I am really honored to be part of your great organization. Just to sit in, of course, I'm just an observer. It's a great privilege. And I hope when your next summit goes through, God willing, I'll be able to meet a few of you and to also share and take part and learn from you as well. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Siyabonga. We appreciate you very much.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much, Baba Shaman.
Okay, au
Shalom,
revoir.
shalom. Au revoir.
All right, thank you so much. As you could see, there are people from all around the world here sharing their excitement, sharing their ideas, and looking to connect. And as I'm sure everyone else is too. So to formally start, my name is Abid Haider. I am the Business Development Manager at Business Summit, as well as your host for today. And I'm beyond ecstatic to be not only in your presence, but to share ideas, thoughts, knowledge, and of course, most importantly, share our dear hearts. It is the 17th of May, 2025, and it truly is astounding that not only are we almost at the halfway point of the year, but it's also our fifth webinar of the year. This webinar is meant to be an extension and a runway to help entrepreneurs, investors, and keen business individuals alike to prosper, to gain information, and connections that were not available to them before. We at Business Summit hold this webinar to do what it is that we do best: connect people globally. We act as a medium, as a platform to assist entrepreneurs to get the right connections to grow themselves, and investors the right information and connections to give them protected and well-informed investments. We connect people with opportunities, as I've said so far, peers, and alike, to provide them with the potential for tumultuous and unprecedented growth. And over the next 90 minutes, we will be showcasing and tapping into key individuals who can help you prosper on just about every front and help in stepping into greatness. We have some amazing and keen guest speakers today who hold a tremendous amount of wit, grit, and knowledge in their respective fields and beyond, and hold the ability to bring out untapped potential. So we are very excited for every single individual here to hear from around the world to be able to gain and grow. Before we get into our guest speakers, though, I would like to welcome our president here at Business Summit, Dr. M. Haider Uzzaman, to give us a few words as we start our webinar. Dr. Haider, the floor is yours.
Hello, good morning to everyone. How are you?
We are well,
Good.
Dr. Haider. Good to see you.
Am I loud and clear?
Yes, of
Yes.
course. Yes, of course.
That's great. Okay, fantastic. It's glad to see all of you once again after a month almost. I believe that a lot has changed during this time. and definitely all towards the positive sense, I'd say, from business point of view. And a lot has happened in our business as well that we are excited to share with you. And I'm sure you have already been sharing. Our great team has been sharing information and giving assistance and supports to our business partners across the world. And I'm sure today also we will be doing the same. And as I said, as you said, that the speakers from all around the world, from all the continents, we have speakers from all the 4 continents, one from Asia, one from Africa, one from Europe, and one from North America. So that's the combination of the speakers today from different field of business. And they will be talking about businesses, what is happening in the world and how their business can help you, and how they can be of assistance to you, and how we can utilize their services in our business and we can benefit. Well, I can see a lot of things are happening. As you can see that President Trump just finished his Middle East visit, starting with Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and UAE. And he has banked in $4.5 trillion of investment and put it in his jet and went back to the US. So just imagine how smart man he is, and how money is flowing. Money is flowing. It's only the issue is how you want to catch it and use it for your purpose. That's very important. I'm sure most of the business owners that are here today, most of you are here because of a purpose, because of you want something. You are looking for something. You are expecting something from here. So the way we say that whoever is coming into our room shouldn't go back without something in hand. That's very important. So with this, I'd like to say that things are happening, and we have a lot of investors from all around the world, as we said, and as we have been working together with them. And since our last summit in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, last year in November, we have closed a substantial amount of deals, and some of them are on the way. And in between, we have been getting friends almost every day, every week, tons of people connecting and contacting us to get their project funded, give them the market access. Even I'll just give you an example that someone from Asia, producing high quality mushrooms, high quality moringa powder. They want to sell it, and they're looking for a market. They don't know where to sell it. But we know who are the buyers, because the buyers are also contacting us equally, that they want to get this sourced out. Can we help them to source it? I'm just giving you an example. And as my team has mentioned, that we have hosted our summit, in-person summit, in many countries, in many mega cities like Kuala Lumpur 3 times, Thailand 1 time, and in Toronto in Canada 1 time, in Lisbon, Portugal 1 time. And now with the immense request from my African friends that they want to host the international investors in Africa. So they are very keen. And there was a voting in Kuala Lumpur. And with the voting, we got Nairobi as our station, as our destination for Africa. And that's, I think, a serious destination, serious things that has happened that we will be bringing 200 top-class investors and business owners in the city of Nairobi, where if you are coming and meeting them personally, shaking hands, it changes a lot. I promise I can tell you my personal experience for last 2 weeks. I'm right now traveling in Europe, and on the phone, I have been talking to two of the big companies in Europe. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose the name, but I can disclose one of them. Probably those who are from Western Europe, we will know that there is a big company called Pingodosh. That one of their brand is Pingodosh. The mother company is massive big, and they employ about 140,000 people in Europe. So this company, I have been talking to them on the phone and mail and been dragging for months. Immediately, I was trying to say the director, Mr. Paolo, that give me a time, let's have a coffee, and we meet together as I'm in your city. We immediately agreed and went and we had a coffee meeting. Business closed immediately, I tell you, because the shaking hands, meeting together, having a smile, knowing each other has a different power, different energy. I'm sure you will all agree on that. I particularly feel like that. In my life, I closed massive amount of deals when I met people. So this is what the greatest strength that we have with us. We get together once in a year. That has been since 2017 in one of the mega cities. And we talk directly. Many things come clear and transpires on the spot, and deals closed on the spot. We keep a lawyer as well to facilitate our clients to close MOU and MOA. And they can talk, they can discuss terms and conditions and so on. So, and also we don't invite people that we don't know. We do a lot of due diligence on the business owners and the investors that are coming. And we definitely bring only those who are absolutely credible. I'm sure that with this, I will not take too long time. I'll say that we can go to the next level. Our host, our master of ceremony today, and we can continue our journey. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Haider. We're excited to once again hold this webinar. And as you can tell, we have some exciting news coming up. So make sure you're tuned in, make sure you're locked in, and make sure you're paying attention. Without further ado, let me introduce our first speaker for the day. He is a man who has adorned many hats and is pushing the envelope harder and forward in a manner that is second to none. To showcase support for women entrepreneurs through ABWCI, he's changing the game to create a progressively modern world. Propelling the world and women in particular forward, it is my honor to introduce Mr. Parul Soni. Mr. Parul, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Abhishek, and also Abid, and especially Dr. Haider. I'm really happy that today you are focusing on Africa, and also this year will be for Africa as such. I see Suzanne also joining us from Canada. She's our country president for Canada, ABWCI, and very happy to see that she's joining as a speaker today. Just to tell you about the whole forum, ABWCI, which is Association for Business Women in Commerce and Industry. We are a very, very focused platform and world's largest chamber of commerce for women entrepreneurs worldwide. Today, we are in 43 countries and we are growing. And Dr. Haider is one of our global ambassadors and talking and taking this whole thought process of how we should invest in women. So we are very, very focused on 4 pillars. One, access to finance, which Dr. Haider always says the money is important for any business. being it working capital, growth capital, the capital for increasing and taking it internationally, access to market, because today the market is local and also market is global. How should we work? How should we trade? How should we really look forward in terms of creating this kind of a network where we meet, where we discuss, and also we close deals? So the market is really important. The third is access to technology, because technology is not WhatsApp, it's not email. Technology is basically looking at how can we embed our businesses with technology, and that's what we are trying to do with our women entrepreneurs worldwide. Fourth is trying to help different countries to create an ecosystem, because that ecosystem is very, very essential. Because if you have to grow, you need that soil, you need that water. If it's same as you look at, our plants and also our living being. Now, going forward, just to give you a context of who we are in this context, out of 136 million women entrepreneurs globally, 96 million entrepreneurs are only 2 to 3 years old, which means that there are 40 million entrepreneurs who are older than 10 years, which means that it's a very minuscule number. And our task is very big. The task is to see in each country, we have a president like Suzanne. We have ambassadors, global ambassadors who are pushing this bar to invest in women. When Dr. Haider was talking about, investment, I feel that, we should have more women in the room where we are talking about investment, inter-investment, women to women investment, and also intra-investment, which is men investing in women for business. Because if we are not investing in business, we are not creating more jobs. And I always say, and that's universal, is I want women to be wealth creators, not job seekers. Because if you are in a job, then you are very limited. And what is a job? Job is just obey the boss. Because when you only obey the boss, you don't grow. Your wealth doesn't grow. And that's what we are trying to do, is that we are trying to create, and we are pushing the boundaries to see that women become, wealth creators, employ more women, and those women are investing in families, and those families are flourishing. That's what we are trying to do worldwide now with this whole mission of ABWCI. So I really feel very fortunate that as we will be in Nairobi in October, we have to plan maybe few sessions, Dr. Haider, to look at how we should really make a softer launch for women, and investing in women is very, very essential. And we should bring some potential women from across the world in that summit who are ready to be invested, or they can get investment, and we have people who will take interest in the women as such. So this is what we are really trying to push in 43 countries as such. Our aim is by 2030, we will be in 196 countries worldwide. As you see, we are available and present in Africa. And in Africa, we have 54 recognized countries. 4 countries are partly recognized, and 2 countries are basically dependent countries. So the whole thing is that when you look at a continent like Africa, okay, is second largest continent after Asia, population wise. Okay, so I feel personally that there has to be a very focused attention on investment and entrepreneurship, because when you have more entrepreneurs, more trademarks, more patents, then the world and the continent will start growing. And that's the growth which we are trying to do with both men and women. And our focus is to see that how we should really work towards creating an ecosystem, an enabling ecosystem for growth. And that is our main focus, together we can grow, and together we should grow if we have a good network of business people, both men and women as such. So I urge everyone to let's be together. Let's be, looking at this whole women-led economy focus and look at this agenda that gender lens is really essential if we want, an equal world, an equal universal world. And in this entire thinking, we should be pushing our boundaries in this thing. So, Dr. Heather, thank you so much for giving me this platform. As you know, my book was just released on the 14th in Oslo, which says it's one and only, which is breaking barriers and growing, and it is basically on growth. I always feel that when we grow, we have an agenda of BIG, which is business, investment, and with G is giving. So I urge all of my investors. I saw, also, His Highness Prince joining in, and everyone. I urge that invest in women. Investing in women will give growth. It will give potential. Also it will give the whole potential to invest in families. And also once we invest in families, we will be investing in equal world, and we will be needing. I'm not talking about diversity, inclusion, and other thing, but I'm very, very focused on women. And Susan knows that I'm passionate that, women grow. And once women grow, families grow, and with this, universe will grow in a positive sense. So thank you, everyone, and I really feel fortunate that I'm part of all of you. Please join in on my LinkedIn. My name is there. I will be more than happy to engage with you, and also join our chamber, which is abwci.org, and be part of it. And I really feel that we together can change the world. And as we are change makers, the world will be a better place if we are together. So thank you, Dr. Heather. And if someone has questions, I can answer those questions. But I have to join another meeting. It's a busy day. I'm just coming back from Oslo, so we'll be happy to give answers. But I have my colleague Susan and Dr. Heather, both from ABWCI, which I see they're my family, that they will be more than happy to answer any questions about the organization. And I'm very fortunate today that I was part of this whole team. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you so much.
Dr. Sunny. Mr. Sunny Parul, for your joining. Even you were so busy traveling, and heartiest congratulations from all of us, from
Thank you.
Business Summit and the whole team of people here from the whole world for your book. And we look forward to get a copy of that very soon.
Yes.
And I wish you all the best and success on your book. And I'm really grateful and glad that you take so much of time, energy, and passion to really promote the Omen. And you have been always on my head to check it. So that's how, it works really. This shows that how sincere, how honest, how desperate we are to empower our women globally. And this is how we have been working together. And for sure in Nairobi, we will be having a special session for females. And as you can see in Africa, a lot of females are playing a good role and big roles in the business. Even in my team, I have a lady from Nigeria, Queen Success. She's my team member from Nigeria. She has been working with us for last 2 years, but recently I met her in Lagos 2 months back. But she has been working with us. So you just imagine, the world is moving, as you said, from the technology point of view. It's not. Nothing can stop you doing business. Nothing can stop you doing good job. Nothing can stop you creating a peaceful environment. Nothing can stop you connecting somebody. Nothing can stop you, empowering someone. Nothing can stop you doing good things, positive things, for sure. I appreciate your time and appreciate your joining, and looking forward to seeing you in Nairobi or before Nairobi somewhere sometime, as we are crossing path always. And definitely ABWCI will flourish further and will be playing a global role and should be the biggest organization empowering women. And we talk about the next level of our engagement with United Nations and affiliated organizations that empowering women. And for sure, we have that capability and we will be working on that. And welcome our African sisters and leaders that are in business that should come and join ABWCI's initiative and take the benefits. And we might also think about, Parul, on this, that we can create a special fund for ABWCI or ABWCI's women that can be created from I have funders, his funders is not a problem. Once we have a project with the funders and ABWCI members, those who are entrepreneurs, startups, they can enjoy these funds easy.
Yes.
We can extend this. We'll have a discussion separately together on this.
Definitely, we will do it. And thank you so much, Dr. Haider. And if there is any questions, please, let me know. Thank you.
Perfect.
Back to
Abid.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Mr. Parul. Thank you for your valuable time. Congratulations once again on your book release. And we really appreciate all that you're doing for the world and all that you're changing. So thank you once again. If you would like to connect with Mr. Parul, please feel free to relay it through one of our wonderful team members. We'll get you in contact and connect you with Mr. Parul and his initiatives around the world. Thank you again. So moving on to our next guest speaker is a wonderful organization. It's an organization that we actually had the pleasure of meeting and working with in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia at our latest summit back in November last year. Passport Legacy is a clear leader in their space to assist you gain freedom and unlock residency around the world. Whether you're looking to live in luxury in the UAE or in scenic Greece, they've got you covered. And to explain further about who they are, on behalf of Mr. Jeffrey Hansler, we have Mr. Yusuf Eldesuki, Director of Business Development at Passport Legacy. Mr. Yusuf, the floor is yours. I apologize
thank you,
for butchering
Abed.
your surname.
No problem at all. I know it's a little bit difficult, but thank you, Abed, very much for the kind introduction. And I apologize on behalf of Jeffrey, our founder, that he couldn't make it today. He had a business trip, so I'm here on his behalf. I'm Yusuf Eldasuki, the Director of Business Development and Passport Legacy. Our relationship with the Business Summit go back a few years ago when we started discussions how we can work together or come to these beautiful summits and webinars or live events to engage with people who are interested in our products. And I'd like from here to thank Dr. Haider for his kind invitation and the kind invitation to us to be part of this beautiful webinar with these beautiful people from all over the world. Dr. Haider, we see his passion about bringing investors together and bringing people together, and we share the same thing. And that's why we, after a few discussions before, we decided to be part of your Kuala Lumpur event in November last year. And I was unfortunately, and I'm saying unfortunately because what I see here, I feel it was going to be much better live on Kuala Lumpur. But our team, Daniel and Jeffrey, who were there themselves, they said a lot of positive things about the event, and they liked it a lot. And even from that event in Kuala Lumpur, we started thinking, why don't we open a branch in Malaysia after the positive feedback from the webinar, from the event, and the good attraction we had from the event, and nice words from people. So we start thinking that hopefully by the end of this year we can open our first branch in Malaysia, and definitely we'll have to invite you to the opening as well. Just a quick introduction about Passport Legacy. Passport Legacy is a Swiss boutique firm established in 2018. We are specialized in second citizenship and second residency through investment. We have 6 offices globally. We have our headquarters is in Dubai. We have in Nigeria, in Lagos and Abuja. We have in Beirut, in Lebanon, Egypt, Cairo, Pakistan, and Singapore. And the plan by the end of this year to have another 2 offices in Zurich and Malaysia. We have seen a lot of trends recently from different parts of the world. People interested in Plan B or second citizenship, and there is always different reasons for why they want to explore the Plan B. The market trends in our region, like me personally, I handle Middle East and Africa. And what we have seen that people are inclined to see better future, better healthcare systems, better education, and even better lifestyle. As Abid said, we can assist in all of that. And this is help us to explore different markets and speak with different people. We give solutions from second citizenship, second residency, to real estate investment and to relocation. So that's our portfolio of services. We work with more than 10 countries that provide citizenship through investment, and work with more than 10 countries that have residency, legal residency by investment. And we do real estate as well, global real estate in UAE, Dubai. We have projects in, as Abid said, in Athens, in Greece, in Cyprus, in Turkey, in the Caribbean, in Indonesia, in different parts of the world. And we can help different investors for exploring different plans for as a plan B, or a better future for family, for as I mentioned, better access to healthcare systems, education systems, global mobility, taxation, business setup. We have it all. As Passport Legacy, we position ourselves as a market leader in the industry, with over 50 years of combined experience from our teams. We help thousands of investors to get either second citizenship or second residency through investment. I saw a question that what countries we work with in the Caribbean. There are 5 countries that offer second citizenship through investment in the Caribbean. They are St. Kitts and Nevis, Dominica, Antigua and Barbuda, and St. Lucia and Grenada. Definitely, we can take this to a private conversation. If anyone wants to know more about pricing, process, timeline, what are the requirements? It's because it's just not an easy answer. Like, this is an easy answer to explain which countries, but there is a lot more than this. We normally does what suit our clients and our investors. The one thing that I want to mention as well, being part of Business Summit and speaking with all the beautiful people here, allow us to expand and have better exposure to our products and to different markets and different countries. I know there are people here not only from Africa. There's people from Europe, from Asia, from Latin America, from Canada, from all over the world, and that helps us a lot to connect with people from different industries, to grow together and see how we can work together and explore business partnerships together. The last point I want to mention before I close off, that I saw that you have an event or a live one in Nairobi, which is one of the places that we always have interest in. We have an office in Nigeria, but we've been to Nairobi many times, and our main markets is West Africa, Southeast Asia, and the Middle East. But West Africa is one of our top performing markets. And going to Nairobi and meeting investors and meeting people on ground, I think that will give us a lot of exposure, a lot of better partnerships, and making different open business opportunities to us to be in that market. Maybe in the future we can open an office there, but to explore it, first step with Business Summit, I think that would be a great opportunity for us. It's something that we can discuss on a different platform with Abid and Abhishek and Dr. Haider for sure, to see how they can support us in this. And I believe with their knowledge, with their network, we will do great things together. I'd like to thank everyone here, Dr. Haider, Abhishek, Abid, for your invitation, for your beautiful words, and inviting all of these good people from different industries to be in one place, to share ideas, to collaborate together, to open business opportunities for each one of each person here in this call. I think we can achieve great things for not only for each one or each company, no, for the whole continent of Africa. I'm African myself. I'm originally from Egypt, and I see there is a huge potential for this continent to be up there better than any other continent. We have it all. We have the nice weather. We have the beautiful beaches. We have the mindset. We have the mentality. We have the businessmen. So I do believe there is a huge potential to what we can achieve together. And with your direction, dedication, guidance, we can do a lot together. If you need any information about the second citizenship, second residency, global real estate, whether it's UAE, Greece, Cyprus, other places, you can leave a message on the chat. You can connect with me on LinkedIn as well, the same spelling of my name, Yusuf Al-Dusui, or you can definitely connect with Abid and Abhishek, and they will connect you to us. I'm looking forward to see you soon in Nairobi, hopefully, and I'm looking forward to meet everyone here on personal level whenever we can, whether it's in Dubai, whether it's in Europe, whether it's in Middle East or Africa. But I'm sure if we did meet one day, we will have a great chat about great things that we can achieve together. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Yusuf. We appreciate it so much. Thank you for your time and the kind words towards us at Business Summit. If anyone has any questions, like Mr. Yusuf has said, you can feel free to put it in the chat. If you would like to raise your hand, feel free. We can have a moment to ask one or two questions. If not, feel free to reach out to me, Mr. Abhishek, Ms. Lima, or Mr. Sharafat, or Ms. Queen, and we will get you connected with Mr. Yusuf at the earliest. Next, we would like to showcase a quick video informing you about who we are and what we do and what you can achieve with Business Summit. Sharafat, please play the video. Thank you.
There's 100 billion USD coming into Africa. And the only question is, will your project get a piece of it? Global investors are funding African projects right now. Oil, agriculture, healthcare, real estate, AI. Since 2017, we've been connecting these investors to serious opportunities. And guess what? Billions have already been secured through our platform. Now, we're taking it to the next level. In 2025, we're hosting our first ever live summit in Africa. Investors from Singapore, Luxembourg, China, London, Australia, all flying into Nairobi for one reason: to fund the next big thing in Africa. It could be your project, but only if you show up. So, if you're a business ready to scale, an entrepreneur with a bold idea, and you need funding, then this is for you. Join us in Nairobi by October 21st and 22nd and get your project funded. Click the link on your screen right now and get in touch with our team. This is Africa's moment, and it could be your breakthrough.
This truly is Africa's moment, and it truly, truly will be your breakthrough. Not could be, it will be. So please do connect with us. Make sure you are reserving a seat in Nairobi in October, and trust me, your life will change forever. It will get you connected to people, like we've said multiple times throughout this webinar so far, that could change your entire life, your entire perspective, and of course, with it, your entire business. So if you have any questions, once again, please feel free to reach out to us. Keep it going in the chat. We appreciate everyone being involved and communicating and being integrated. So it's amazing. Okay, without further ado, let's move on to our next speaker. Our next speaker is someone who is a very, very dear, dear, dear friend of ours. This lady is nothing short of extraordinary, and her accolades match her perfectly. She is a former member of the Immigration and Refugee Board of Canada and has helped countless individuals and families alike to make their Canadian dream become a reality. She is one of the sweetest and most kind-hearted ladies I've had the honor of meeting. As she is more than just a partner of ours at this point. She is a true member of our family. With an immense and rich background in the field of migration and boosting Canada as a nation, it is my honor to introduce the managing partner and founder of Altec Global Inc., Ms. Susan Gong. Ms. Susan, how are you?
Oh, fine. Thank you. Thank you a bit for your kind words and kind introduction. Ladies and gentlemen and distinguished guests, good morning. It's truly a privilege to be here with you, all of you. Let me begin by thanking Dr. Haider and also the Business Summit team. It's been a great pleasure working alongside this inspiring community over the years. And each time I attend the summit, I walk away with new ideas, meaningful partnerships, and renewed energy. And I'm so grateful to be part of this again. And I had the chance to speak to several of you in the past events. And what has always struck me is the global mindset shared by everyone in this room. We come from different countries and industries, but we all united by one goal is sustainable growth that reaches across the border. So today, I just like to further introduce about Altec Global Capital and also our role and how we can power growth across the continents. And to introduce Canada, Canada is becoming one of the most strategic places in the world to build your business. At Altec Global Capital, we advise companies on how to scale globally, from working capital solutions and M&A advisory to international market entry and cross-border structuring. We provide the tools and guidance that transform business into international brands. So we've been helping South Asian tech firms launch in North America, but by setting up their head office in Canada. We also work with a few African manufacturing group in entering the Canadian market. So our role is to be a bridge and connecting capital opportunity and strategy. So Canada has emerged as a top destination for international business, and for good reason. We have a stable political environment, and we have a highly educated workforce and progressive immigration policies. It's one of the most business-friendly countries in the G7. And even with the global uncertainty, Canada has maintained a constant GDP growth, a strong innovation ecosystem, and access to both the US and the international markets. So Canada is not just a destination, it's a gateway. So I invite you to come and visit us, and hope that Dr. Haider will run his summit again in Canada, and I can see all of you. And please check us out. And so my LinkedIn, you can add my LinkedIn is Susan Gong. And thank you for joining today. And thank you, Dr. Haider.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Susan, for that wonderful, wonderful speech. Canada truly is changing, and Canada truly is taking a lead on the front of business globally, especially with their recent push to become a global leader, not only on the humanitarian front and otherwise, but to become a business hub. And Dr.
Yes.
Haider,
Yes.
very good.
Sorry, I just have to add a little bit. So we had the opportunity to engage with several African leaders, and going through the startup visa program, and they all was all successful. And then they came here, and it's all introduced by Dr. Haider, and it's very kind of him. And so to our African colleagues in the room, so Canada and US are open to your ideas, your technologies, and your leadership. And Alltech Global Capital is here to help you to go through, to position yourselves in these markets, and as a pioneer, not just as a participant, but as a pioneer. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan. Thanks for joining, and you are an outstanding friend, as my son is saying. And this is the reality that Abid is my son, and you are a great friend for our family and business partner. And as a professional person, I definitely have a highest respect that one can deserve. We met first time in 2019. No, not 2019, I think 2020, end of 2020, since COVID time. And we have been together, and you are really one of the finest person. That's number one. Number two, professionally, you are extremely thorough. Your office is extremely thorough. You have a strong team, I can tell you. And so far, your team has been playing extremely well, and helping many people from all around the world, as you said, to come to Canada through your office and through your services, and also invest in Canada and the US and globally, taking your finest ideas and opportunities that you are creating almost every day for many people across the world. And as you can see, the whole world is here and listening to you. And the more you talk, the more you get to know people, and the more they get to know you, it is easier for them to connect you. And the more they know, like, I feel comfortable doing business with you. You feel comfortable doing business with me, knowing that nothing can go wrong because you have that faith on me. I have that faith on you that blindly I can say to anybody that, okay, it's about Canada. Okay, talk to my friend Susan. That's how it has become. I never knew you. You never knew me a few years back. But we have built this trust. We have built this credibility. We have built this credibility because you are professionally extremely sound. That's why, as you are meeting time to time, many of our friends coming to Canada or going here. And last time when I was in Canada in October, when Professor Salahuddin visited and you hosted a massive dinner, that was, it's part of the game, because today probably it's not bringing business, but tomorrow you never know, because I have been talking about you so much. He has been talking about you so much that somebody somewhere definitely is connecting. Some people probably not mentioning that we have connected you, but definitely something is going on somewhere in your business. And I'm sure our friends from all around the world, those who are here, And those who will be listening to us in Nairobi, please, Suzanne has been a part of our journey towards hosting these in-person summits. We met, and she was there personally attending the summit in Canada, in Toronto. And her representative was attending in Lisbon and in Kuala Lumpur recently. We met two of her office colleagues, and we look forward to see you in Nairobi soon in October. And
Okay.
yeah, sure. And
I see your friend Adele is here too. And
yeah,
through your introduction, we met in Dubai.
yeah, Adele is here, as you met him.
Yeah, he's been
And,
so helpful. Yeah.
you will meet a lot of people. So I think there are other companies, like even I'd like to say that with Passport Legacy, you and Passport Legacy doing this similar kind of business in one side, but they're not your competitor because they serve a different segments of customers, different regions, and you are serving a different region. So I'd suggest Mr. Yusuf to get in touch with Susan and form a joint venture partnership that she helps you getting you business in your areas, and you help her getting business as you are not doing directly in Canada and US. Susan is one of the best, I would say, top 10 in Canada. She has that credibility for sure. She has a beautiful office. She has a beautiful team. That's why we promote her so much. That's why we are friends. That's why we maintain. So, Mr. Yusuf, you can communicate with her and sign a joint venture and give her business, take her business. That's very simple. Share the profit from there. And our other friends that are here, Mr. Dalton, he's also in migration business. Please get in touch with Ms. Susan and start a journey with her. Those who want to move from Europe, like we have hundreds of people that were always begging me, crying me in Portugal, where Mr. Dalton is right now, that they want to go to Canada. And I'm sure with this turmoil last 1 year or last few months, it has been very turmoil because of these political things between Canada and US. Now, Canada is a massive, big country, second largest country in the world, and full of natural resources. I have been telling Mary Young, your friend and our common friend, when she was a minister, that you guys need to go to the global market and don't rely on one country for your 70% of your export trade. You don't rely on them. Now you need to rely on the whole world. Now they have opened up their eyes. Now they are looking for market globally. And this is the time for global people also to enter into Canada and exploit some of the resources that Canada offering. And I'm sure you are the one. You could be the gateway. You could be the most reliable person or the organization to help out this bunch of investors and aspirants that are planning to go to Canada. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Haider and your team.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Like it has already been said, please do connect with Miss Susan if you're looking to expand your horizons, particularly into the Canadian market. She can help you in countless ways that you probably haven't even thought of or fathomed so far. If there's any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. Feel free to connect with her, or please do connect with us, and we'll get you connected with Miss Susan as well. Moving on, we have some exciting news to announce as Dr. Haider, as myself, and as our next speaker, Vice President, my brother, will share with you all. He is as trustworthy as he is kind. He is based out of South Africa with a Mauritian heart and a plethora of knowledge and superb energy. It is an honor to welcome back my dear brother, Mr. Abhishek Bhuzria, Vice President of Business Summit, to share not only the announcement, but share his insight on the African market. Mr. Abhishek, please.
Thank you so much, Abhi. Thank you for the very kind words. I really appreciate it. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone.
Good morning.
I hope that you are all doing well and so far are enjoying this webinar. And I look forward for this every month because I talk to a lot of you here in this room on the phone, on WhatsApp, on email. But I promise you, it's a totally different vibe to see you all in this room together. To start with, we have some very exciting news that we want to share with you all. We asked ourselves, we have been doing so many events and we keep learning from them. Each time we do not know everything, we keep learning, we refine ourselves so we can become one of the best, or if not the best in what we do. So we asked ourselves, how can we make our event more reachable? And this is when we decided to connect with the host country's main airline, Kenya Airways, and form a partnership with them. And this afternoon, I would like to announce very proudly that we have signed a partnership with Kenya Airways, and they will be one of our official partners for this event. And to make it more reachable to you, if you will be joining our Investors Summit and you're joining through Kenya Airways, you will be enjoying a special fare from them. So that's from us to you to make it more reachable, to make it easier for you to come to Nairobi, Kenya. On top of that, we also said no. Our venue, our ballroom is not just a place where we just want to do an event. We want to be a partner with the hotel also. They should also get business from what we do. So our next official partner is also Kempinski Hotel, Nairobi, with who you will be enjoying a special fare, again, a special rate if you are joining the Investors Summit. So now you do not need to worry anymore about your ticket. You don't need to worry anymore about where you will be staying. So if you are wondering how can I come, now you know. If you are wondering where to stay, now you know. So please, I am really excited to see you all at the Nairobi Summit. We are really advertising it that this event will be our most prestigious event. We want to bring in the most powerful investors, the most powerful industry leaders, and bring in people who are policymakers that will shift economies just to make the countries thrive. So if you are a business owner and you are looking for a place so that your business could change trajectory, you think globally. If you are looking for investment, definitely this will be the place to be. It has been an exciting journey because I remember in January when we met after the New Year, we had such a great event in Kuala Lumpur. And I don't know if anyone mentioned here, but if there's anyone new here, we just were able to connect one of our friend business owner who joined us for $100 million USD deal. And as we are speaking, he is going to get ready to receive his investment that he's looking for. So that's some exciting news, $100 million USD that he's been looking for to expand his business. So Kuala Lumpur was really great. In January, when we started our vision, we started talking what's next for Africa. We were like, wow, why is everyone not like still responding? What happened? But then we realized people like to work under pressure because suddenly after March, I think my team will agree with me, our phones, our emails is just really, really ringing. And we have already, if I can announce it, about 8 projects already slots taken, 8 to 10 actually. And our doors are knocking and our room is getting filled. We have over 30 global ambassadors. We have strategic partners located all over the world right now as we're speaking, because we cannot do this alone. We want to work hand in hand with everyone. We want to work hand in hand with leaders who can make a change. And our local partner itself, I have to introduce him. What a nice gentleman who is here in Nairobi from the Africa, Asia, Middle East Chamber of Commerce, AMEC, Mr. Peter, who is here also joining us. And our latest strategic partnership, our strategic brand communication partner with the name in Africa is Onstibo. I don't know if I'm saying it right. There's a click of tongue there, which means legacy, wealth. So our strategic partnership has been done with them. I can see Tulani. Tulani, please do not laugh at me. You can say hi if you want, but please do not laugh at me.
Good evening, good evening. Yeah, you've said it right in English. It's legacy or wealth brands. So in African, we call it Umtebo brands.
I'll never get
Thank you
this.
so much. I really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. If you look around what is happening, we can see there's a shift happening to the different economies. And I want to ask a question to you all today. When you think of Africa, do you see challenge or do you see the world's most untapped opportunity? I will ask it again. When you think of Africa, do you see challenge or do you see the world's most untapped opportunity? The answer is very simple. It depends on who you know. You see, not knowing the right person will cost you dearly, but the right connection will save you dearly and give you results. And this is why, with Dr. Haider's experience in Africa, this man, I've seen his pictures. I promise you, I am from Africa myself, and I've not been in so many countries in Africa. With his travels into the different countries in Africa, if I'm not mistaken, about over 45 countries he has traveled in Africa, we want you to leverage on that. Africa has been one of the greatest demographic mystery that's been happening. They say by the year 2050, 1 in 4 people on earth will be African. Imagine that. The youngest population by 2050. Africa has 5 of the world's 10 fastest growing cities. Tech booming, $6 billion USD funded in 2022. $6 billion USD funded. Imagine that. Now, I want to say something. Africa is not just participating in the global economy, but Africa is shaping it. The continent is open for business. And I want to say this very humbly, and I want to say this with all humility, with everyone who is here today. Africa is open for business, not charity. Because Africa is rich in every resource that you can imagine. And I promise you, I am from South Africa right now. We do not have lions walking on the road. We have really skyscrapers around where I'm staying. And it's a city life. If you come here, you will feel exactly in any mega city that you stay. So Africa is open for business. It's open for booming business. So why create this Investors Summit in Africa? Number one, like Dr. Haider said, we have done it everywhere in the world except for Africa. Number two, it's because we call it a destination for returns. We want this to become a destination for returns for every business that is here. So this is not the summit. Yes, it is to connect investors to businesses, investors to government agencies, investment agencies. But also, if you have a business and you are from Africa, you should be here because we are going to bring people that you could be getting your supply from Europe, from Asia, from China. So that's why we want to bring all stakeholders in one room, in one ballroom. You see, when we talk on right now, as we are talking, some of you are already thinking, what's for supper? But imagine being in a room where you don't need to worry about what you're going to eat, what you're going to drink, but from morning till the end, you're going to talk only about one thing, business. Your phone away. Imagine being able to concentrate on what you do best, business. So we want to give you this first mover advantage for you to become one compared to all your competitors that you are dealing with right now, to become a first mover to tap into this African market. This Nairobi Summit, we are just not really hosting another conference. This is not just another conference that you see happening, but it's a corridor. When you look at airplanes, how they fly, you will realize I always love looking at the planes are going on the screen, checking how they're, what's the next part, because why are they going on this side? Why are they not going on the left, on the right? It's because there's a corridor. So Business Summit, we want to host this Investor Summit to become a corridor for you between capital, innovation, between local entrepreneurs, global markets, vision, and impact. We will be in Nairobi, the heart of East African entrepreneurship, a ballroom filled with ideas, expansion, funding, and a lot of closed deals. So I want to invite you today. I want to invite you to join us in Nairobi. Make sure to tap into the opportunities that are happening. And just by the way, again, if you're wondering who would be attending, we had some really a lot of confirmations, but what's in my head right now, we have the King of Accra who will be joining us. We have some really distinguished guests, some ministers who will be joining us. We will have at least one president who will be joining us. We are working on a lot of people. We don't say politicians, we say policymakers that will be able really to move the economy, to move policies to attract businesses into their economies. Like I said, we have been doing this for the last 8 years. Yesterday, I saw on LinkedIn, it's 5 years for me being with Business Summit, and it has been a fantastic journey with Business Summit. We have seen only growth from the last 5 years I'm here. I know Dr. Haider for a little bit longer than that, but I started with Business Summit for the last 5 years. So I'm very excited to welcome you all, have some coffee, and discuss business with you all. Thank you very much. And as I am ending, if you have any question, you're welcome to ask, but I will ask Sharafa to also play a short clip on how to register on our website. Thank you very much.
Sure, sure.
Hello and welcome. I'm excited to guide you through purchasing your ticket for the Investor Summit in Nairobi, Kenya 2025. Using your browser. To begin, go to www.businesssummit.net. Scroll to the events section and click on Investor Summit Nairobi 2025. Click on Register Seat Now to begin your booking. Next, click on Buy Ticket and choose the ticket type and quantity you want. When you're ready, click on Checkout. Click Continue. Now, enter your full name and email address accurately. Then agree to the Investor Protection Agreement by checking the box. Next, enter your credit or debit card details securely. Finally, click Place Order to complete your booking. Check your email for confirmation after payment. Congratulations! You've successfully booked your ticket to the Investor Summit in Nairobi, Kenya. I look forward to seeing you on October 21st and 22nd, 2025 in Nairobi.
It is that simple. It is that simple to register. It is very straightforward. But regardless, if you have any questions, any support requirement, please feel free to reach out to us and our team. We would be more than happy to help you on your journey with us. Well, how is everyone doing? Is everyone doing okay so far? Is everyone feeling excited and engaged about their entrepreneurial life? How are we feeling?
Excellent, excellent. I can see a lot
Great.
happening in the chat. It's full.
That's amazing. Amazing. Please do keep engaging. We're reading the chat to the best of our ability, and we will make sure to get back to you. I am not only excited on the front of this webinar, but I'm looking forward to the nice brunch I'm going to have afterwards. Just to add a little tidbit in. As I'm sure many of you know, have heard so far, and are becoming more and more aware, we're hosting our flagship exclusive Investor Summit in Nairobi, Kenya this year. We create this exclusive event at least once a year, and it adds a physical presence to our global ideas to showcase specific projects, partners, and help form even more wonderful relations. This webinar is just an extension It is a taste of what you can achieve at our in-person summit in Nairobi in Kenya. It is occurring on the 21st and 22nd of October, this fine year of 2025, and I would love and implore every single individual here to attend and join us there. Again, if you want further information, feel free to connect with any of us and our team, or please visit www.businesssummit.net to gain more insight, more clarity. All information is available there, and if you have any questions, we're more than happy to answer you beyond that. So as we are over an hour into our webinar, we have reached the moment that many of you have been waiting for excitedly. He is the brainchild and creator of Business Summit, a man of tumultuous grit, vigor, and knowledge. Having over 35 years of experience in dozens, if not hundreds, and if not that, thousands of industries, and the creator of multiple businesses and jobs from rent-a-cars to airlines to resorts to helping deals be brokered. It is an honor for me to introduce the president of Business Summit and my dear Baba, or to be inclusive, father in English, Dr. M. Haider Uzzaman. Dr. Haider, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Abid. Appreciate your good words, and certainly good morning again for everyone. Because I say good morning because I don't know where you are and where I am. So the entire globe is like a small world now. I call it a global village. And I believe in it seriously, that we want to have this global village concept, that it's a village. We are just in one of the corner of this village, and we should do business. We should get together. We should move freely. We should have freedom of speech and democracy and security globally. We should not say that, oh, okay, this place you cannot come, this place you cannot go, this place is restricted. The world should be free, peaceful, and lovely. Love each other. It should be the world. This is what we want to see. This is what I dream of. I'm sure some of you or most of you will also be agreeing with me on that. So it's not only that we do business, we also create a better environment, better world in our business journey. Well, with this, let me, my other speakers have already spoken a lot about business and summit and necessity of joining the summit. I would say that I can see at this point of time, 53 people online, and there has been coming, going altogether 70, 80 people already been in the room today. Our job is not to go and wake you up from your bed. Our job is not to knock your door and crash your door and say, come out and take the money. Our job is not to, go into your office and say, hey, stop your work and we help you. No, we don't do that. We create the opportunity. We create the platform. We create the environment. We give you the opportunity within the shortest possible time. And with this technology and altogether the social medias and all, the world is very competitive and full of scammers as well. So what we do is we help you talking to the partners, talking to the people that we know, that we have known them for years together, decades together, that we can confidently say, this person, yes, you can do business with. We don't introduce somebody that we don't know or we have not done any due diligence. We have been doing a due diligence on some of our partners very recently, and it has been intense like hell. My team knows about this. It has been a intensive due diligence that we have done for last 15 days, and all of us tremendously. Globally, we have done anything possible for somebody to be on board. So this is how that we work and that we bring people on board. So the reliability and the delivery is really ensured. And with this, I would say, if you need our help, reach out to us. If you don't need our help, don't waste your time. That is how I say, when you come into this room here, either in the webinar or in our summit in person. Our summit in person is more, I would say, ceremonial, and it's just a get together. It's just a relaxing time together. We have coffee, we have breakfast, we have lunch, we have dinner, we have some good time, and then we also close business. Business is closed within 5 to 10 minutes. Rest of the time, we really, exchange views, ideas, and thoughts, and the decision makers, the big guys, they don't take too long time to make decisions. Once you can impress them, once you can convince them, once you can really justify that you have a project bankable, ready to go, or you have a business that is earning money, revenue, and cash flow, there's no shortage of funds. The business owners will definitely go for it immediately. They will commit the investor will go for it immediately. That's how it goes. And rest of the time, basically, we relax and we talk and we get together and we know each other more. That's how the business, the yearly in-person summit is all about. It's not that we bring people and we talk, we give big speech. There is no speech in our summit. We only present the high value projects, and we present only the high level of investors together so that you guys can talk directly each other and close the deal. That's it, simple. We don't want you to hear big speech from a minister, from a president, or from big guys, politicians, and giving all the bullies and all those. No, we don't. Even I don't talk more than 5-10 minutes in the summits. You have seen it earlier as well. I think I speak more here online than there in the summit. So I'm very excited to see that our next generation is coming up, like my son is coming up. Like I have a friend from Indonesia. His name is Saud Saraji. And Saud is a friend since 1999. I know Saud that we have been doing business since then. And now his second generation, his son, Jeremy. I'm sure you are here, Jeremy, right? If you're here.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, great. You see, the young man,
Thank you,
congratulations.
Dr. Haider.
He's here and he's in drone tech. He's in technology business. And I'm so glad when his dad has shared me his details. And I said, this young man should come into our summit and introduce himself and talk about his business. So I'm very pleased to see that the new generation, the second generation, third generation is coming up. My friend Gilbert Kive, a finest possible pilot and former Director General of Kenyan Civil Aviation Authority, is here. I can see Mr. Ken Reuter, a great friend from Canada. And I'd like to emphasize on Mr. Ken that this is time for you to do some business. We know each other for last many years. I feel guilty if I cannot help you to close some deals, or if you are unable to take some advantages from here. So it's time for you to really tell us what we can do. And my team should be able to crash the stone and get you some results. Well, here I can see Mr. Dalton. He's been recently nominated as the president of Ecotourism Society. in Portugal, and congratulations to him. And he's a great tourism guy, should be able to deliver best possible tourism products in Western Europe. Well, here we can see a lot of our other friends like Gloria from Uganda, a great business leader, and Gloria should be in ABWCI, Association of Businesswomen, and play a role there and take this flag further. Well, I can see Mr. Ruth Mokabele, and many of you, you don't have the identity, so I will not be able to tell the names, but I can see Mr. Mamdou. I can see Muhammad, and also I can see Mr. Pandey. I can see Mubashira Tasneem, and Nipa Mahbub, you have a project that you want to talk about for sure. After we hear from Jeremy what he does in a minute or two, we'll allow Jeremy, and then again, Nipa will get a few minutes to talk about her business. Humphrey Arinate from Uganda, a great leader and a friend of mine. We know each other. We incidentally met in Kuala Lumpur 16 years before, and this is the 16th year that we are friend and business partner working together. Glad to meet you and continue our journey. And it's no more like business. It has become a kind of a family, I would say, like Susan, like Professor Salahuddin. I mean, many people that have turned to be family members rather than business anymore, because the trustworthiness, the reliability, the deliverability is in such a level that we consider we are more than family now. Well, Mr. Basim is here. There is Mr. Lebogang. I'm sorry, I'm not probably pronouncing the name properly. Qazi Manjurul Islam, Abdullah Al-Baki from Singapore, Prince from South Africa, Nasreen from Bangladesh, I guess, and Mr. Kenruter, as I said. His Excellency Honorable Habib Isa, welcome. This is the first time I see you, and thanks for joining, and I'm sure you have some insights. How do we work right now? Mr. Bello from Nigeria, I guess, and then behind Tosa, I'm sure this is from where I think from somewhere from Africa. Mr. Siraz from Bangladesh, and Sikelo from where I don't know exactly. All of you are most welcome, and I'm sure you are here for something, and try to get something. When you are here, you are with an objective, and your objectives must be fulfilled, and you have a responsibility. Mr. Haider Uzzaman from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, welcome. Raizba, welcome. Melanie Desa, welcome. Ashik Ubaidillah, welcome. And a lot of many other friends, Keshab, Ruth Wamba Ombua, and Samo Deva. Mr. Ali Hussaini, he's a real estate mogul in Dubai. Welcome, my friend. Mr. Abi, how are you? Mr. Abi from Lesotho. You are from Lesotho, or you are from Nigeria? I can see Mr. Adil is traveling at the moment. He's from Dubai as well, a real estate mogul. And Mr. Tuliani, as usual. I can see our friend Vladimir from Ukraine. He has been my friend since 2019. And after that, we talked about a business. He's in sunflower business. He was producing sunflower, but unfortunately, after the war, his factory has been closed down. But we are talking almost every week how to help out reopening his factories or restarting a factory somewhere else. This is what, because he's all his life he has worked in this line of business, and he's an expert in sunflower oil. So I want to see him as a king in this business, because we Asians and many other countries in the world, they rely on the sunflower oil supply from your end. So I think you should help the world supplying them the high quality sunflower oil as you had been doing. Well, we will be talking about your project, but we need to see that if there is a peace deal sorted out in Ukraine, and we can start our journey from there immediately after that, because the investors are a little bit hesitant at the moment to invest in Ukraine. So they're all looking forward to have the peace deal signed, and then we jump on. World was turmoil a few weeks back, as you could see, but now things are settling down. Everybody is looking at money. So why not we look at money as well? Everybody is looking at business. You see, Mr. Trump is not playing politics. He's playing more money games everywhere, as you can see. He has signed a deal with China. The tariff things are gone. He has signed a deal during last week in Switzerland. Now there is no tariff. I mean, tariff has been gone with China. The war is over. He came to the Middle East. He took a lot of money. He took a lot of promises that the Middle Eastern countries are going to invest $4.5 trillion in the US. Just look at it. And well, there is no shortage of money. There is the shortage of intention and actions. So as I say, massive actions. Well, with this, I would say welcome and thanks for joining. And with this, I would like to welcome Jeremy to talk about your business in 1 or 2 minutes, because we need to finish the show very shortly. And after that, Ms. Nipala will be speaking about her projects, and we can take a note on that and we can promote you further. You are welcome to join our summit in Nairobi if you feel. I don't say anybody that you must. I say if you feel that you have a bankable project or you have a business that you want to scale up, you want to get funding, or you want to scale up your business, we are here. We are specialized in doing this, not something else. And if you have a bankable business, if you have a bankable project, and if you have a bankable business plan, then only we can help you. So it is loud and clear. If you have this, please let us know. We'll definitely be able to help you. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Haider.
Jeremy, please.
Thank you, Dr. Haider. I'm tremendously honored and for the invitation and the opportunity to talk about my company, Intercross Aero, where we're currently trying to unlock the full potential of the skies, starting in Indonesia and Southeast Asia. Indonesia, especially our city, Jakarta, suffers from traffic daily, and every commuter spends about 3 hours on the road every single day. And I think that this needs a change. And me and my team, we are currently designing an electric VTOL aircraft that could be used to make air travel in the urban area as well as remote areas accessible to everyone. So with this, I think we can expand our potential because Indonesia is a big country. It's a vast archipelago consisting of 17,000 islands with infrastructure that is not up to standards. And the technology that we're building can enhance the connectivity of our people and make transportation easier for everyone. The Indonesian market alone, we did some research for our own market. is projected to be at over 5.8 billion USD by 2035. This is due to the fast applications of what we can achieve through our aircraft, um, from defense and military, which is the first market of entry we're aiming, to uh, urban air mobility, or we call it as air taxi services, tourism, as well as logistics for cargo. And we partner with Indonesian Aerospace, the only aircraft manufacturer in Southeast Asia, to build our aircraft. And by 2030, I think we can launch our air taxi services. But before that, we will be sending our aircraft for the military, um, for their cargo logistics purposes in 2028. Currently, we're working on our subscale prototype, which should be flying within a week or two. And by the end of this month, I think we'll have an event, a demo flight, um, to talk about a little bit more about the technical side, what our aircraft is. It's an fully electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft that has capacity of 4 seats, so it can take one pilot and 3 passengers with a range of 100 kilometers. I know we're only talking about Indonesia, Southeast Asia, including Thailand, Singapore, Philippines. But I've been on this summit for an hour or so, and we talked about Africa as well. And honestly, Africa is huge markets for us, and I think we can expand in that direction as well. Once we get everything settled down here in Indonesia. And so I think we are projecting a high potential exit for investors, starting from 257 million USD, for exits. This is backed by solid tractions, a clear path, clear milestones that we are achieving. We're making great progresses, as well as speaking with our regulators, the GCA. They have stated that they fully support us in getting the regulations and helping us in getting our aircraft certified. And this is a chance that for us to lead the Southeast Asia eVTOL or advanced air mobility future. I think in Southeast Asia, we are one of the pioneers and we are one of the leaders for advanced air mobility. And I think this is going to be a really huge opportunity. Uh, Thank you again, Dr. Haider. I think that'd be all from me.
Pleasure. Thank you. Great projects. We will have a private talk together with your dad or yourself, and our team will reach out and
Thank you.
very soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Haider.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jeremy. Miss Nipa, if you could please share your project and provide us some insight.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Abid. This is Nipa Mahabub. I'm from Dhaka, Bangladesh. How are you all? How are you, Dr. Haider? Thank you for giving me this opportunity to say something. Actually, I just got back from office. I could be, providing little bit details. I was about to talk about my friend who was going to share with you his project, but today, unfortunately, he is unavailable. That is why I am sharing my project, which is not properly ready yet, but I can I can give you a little bit too, so that when I will be joining the investor summit, I can share you the whole details. I'm just preparing on my project right now. So my project's name is Matri Maya. Actually, like it's a green project. And under this project, there are several segments, like we can go for a residential area where, people can go and stay, because it will be in one package. There will be so many things together, like there will be amusement park, there will be orchid and cactus garden, there will be fish farming and spirulina mushroom cultivation, there will be animals like zoo or park, and there will be like our local products like which we can make can be made by jute, from our country, which is very popular. And there will be central distribution center, there will be one tower in Dhaka city, but the project I'm talking about, located in little bit far from Dhaka. It's in Madaripur. So recently I visited there, and it's right now there is a 15-acre field, so land, and we are planning to increase this land into 20 acres. So we are trying to buy more lands around the area. So there is, I would like to mention, there is one heritage area where all the Hindu religious people, they're gathering, 30 lakhs people are gathering there in a year. So, the place we located, it is worthy to go for such a project, like, if your people are going there and gathering, right now they don't have any place to stay, or, if they're going there, they have to find out their relatives' house, friends' house to stay. But if we are making like residential area, and we have many more plans along with that, if we are keeping any farm, like chicken, or like, there are many more animal there can be, or fish can be, live fish. There will be restaurant. Anybody can see live cooking, and they can have food like that. They can stay there, and they can eat fresh things, and they can pick up foods, from the tree. That's the concept. I don't know whether I'm able to make you understand, because I'm not organized yet properly. Still, I'm trying to make you understand the concept we build right now. And the intention why I am sharing this project with you, we are, trying to spread this about this project to other people in a populated, like to the public, so that people may know about this project, and they might visit there, and they can see that what we are doing and what we are planning. So that's the thing. I hope I'm not taking much time, but in my next session, I can give you more details, and I can share my screen so that you can see on the screen everything. Right now, I'm having little bit details, but in Bangla, many people won't understand the Bangla language. That's why I'm not sharing. So I thank you for this opportunity. Hope to see you soon in Nairobi. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Nipa. Appreciate it very
You're
much.
most welcome.
Thank you for sharing that insight.
Thank you, Dr. Haider, for giving me opportunity. Lima and Abhishek, everybody who are in this forum. Thank you. I hope I'm able to finish within 2 or 3 minutes. I got 2 or 3 minutes slot.
It's fine. You're
Thank
fine. You did it.
Thank you.
Great. Looking forward to hearing
I
from
have
you again.
more things to share with you. Like I'm having, I can disclose the name, Icon 2, the garment. And so there is a brand. So I wanted to promote that brand too. But since today the time is limited, so I couldn't share with you. But I will come with the details, the product details and everything, so that you can see. So I would be needed your help, that, if I can get buyer, that will be really helpful to provide our product and showcase our product. Even I can showcase my product in Nairobi, if you give the opportunity to show.
Yes, for sure. We can help you showcase your product and get you what you need. No problem.
Thank
For
you.
sure, we will do so.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So we are rapidly approaching the end of our seminar. We would love to hear from one or two of you to just introduce yourself, make your voice be heard, let us know who you are and what you do in a very short, brief manner. If anyone would like to share who they are and what they do, please raise your hand, and we'll get you in here to discuss what it is that you do and who you are. If anyone would like, hi, Mr. Ali.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead, Mr.
Good
Ali.
evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. I'm so glad to come back after a quite long break with the doctor. I was in Lisbon. We had a very good event back in, I think it was in 2023, end of 2023. So I met Dr. Haider many times, and I'm glad to be seeing him again and be part of his journey. And yes, I was building a company in Dubai, and even I invited doctor here, and he come and we meet here. It was a year ago. Since then, I was keep building, and now I'm in a journey to just introduce my company and website we built and everything. We are looking for global partnership with the help of Dr. Haider. So from now on, I will be on all the Zoom and following up with Doctor to see how we can introduce this amazing product. So yeah, I will do another Zoom call with Doctor when we have time to introduce properly. So on the next call, if we can do a small presentation so the people can see the business and the opportunity to become partnership. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ali. Thank you for sharing. We will definitely be in touch. Please do connect with us and we'll get you sorted for sure. Can we have, if anyone else would like to speak, please let it be known now. Going once, going twice. All good, all good. You can feel free to connect with whoever in whatever medium is appropriate for you. Please reach out to our team and we'll get you connected to who you need to get connected to, and we'll make sure your dreams become a reality. And just like that, as the saying goes, time flies when you're having a good time. We hope it has been amazing, insightful, and empowering, almost 2 hours now, for every single person in attendance, and we truly do appreciate and value you in sharing and blessing us with your time this fine Saturday. Although it's the end of this webinar, it is not our last. We'll be back again right here on Zoom in a month, once again to showcase and connect people from all over the world. On the 14th of June, we will have our next monthly webinar, and it will be our fourth last one, leading up to our Holy Grail, that is the Investor Summit in Nairobi, Kenya, that we've been talking about throughout our event today. If you'd like any information, please make sure to check out businesssummit.net or feel free to connect with anyone on our team and on our socials to answer any questions you may have. Once again, from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of the Business Summit, we wish you the absolute best weekend, week, month, and year ahead. And we look forward to seeing your face again very soon in a month on the 14th of June. Thank you, merci, shishe, shukran, gracias, obrigado, dhanyavad, terima kasih. Have a blessed weekend and take care, every single one of you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
Siyabonga, siyabulela, iyabulela ilali.